Hey there, good looking. Cory Vincent here, and this is Video Game Bang, episode 123, in which we have titled Happy Birthday, Aaron! It is Aaron Carter's birthday party. Yep, Sir Aaron Carter, my co-host, has a birthday, and I like to make special shows for Aaron's birthday or include little special segments. So near the beginning of the show, expect a special birthday surprise for Mr. Carter. My wife even made him cookies. That's how nice my wife is. That's how much Aaron means to us. He is as valuable enough to earn himself a plate of cookies. We have a great show. We're talking about lots of news in the video game world. Firewatch news. Street Fighter V is nearing its come out time. I don't know why I said that. Come out time. We're talking about Deadpool. All that, so much more on this week's very special episode of Game Bang.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job, he could play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
What is up, ladies and germs? This is Cory Vincent here, and you are listening to the Video Game Bang, brought to you proudly, I might add, by nerdreactor.com. What are you reacting to? Corsair Gaming, come sail away, come sail away. You heard that song, Aaron?
No, I've never heard that song
Didn't
before.
think so.
Yeah.
And Antlion Audio, keep your headphones, get a mod mic.
Hear the roar.
Gonna stick to that one, huh?
Yeah.
Gonna stick to that one.
It's better. It's just simply better.
Speaking of simply better, I would be remiss to not start off this show by saying congratulations to Aaron Carter for leveling up once again. Level 32?
I will hat tip to you, sir, for that comment that you put out there. The leveling up 32 in this permadeath
Server we
call life.
Yep.
That was classic, sir.
You inspired it out of me. Every time it's your birthday, I like to take it as a time to celebrate the birth of our baby boy, Aaron. And I usually do little special things in the show, and this show will be no different, sir.
Wow.
So
Did you find some old clips and then pin them together of my voice saying all bunch of different stuff?
This is your life.
Yeah.
To be continued. Before we get to that,
spoil it?
Before we get to that,
Okay.
he's the man with the hat. He is wearing a burgundy sweater.
All right.
He's got glasses on his face. That's all I can use to describe you. David Webb.
Hey, everybody.
I
That
like
was,
the hat. I like the hat.
Yeah.
Marvel? Marvel, is it?
Yeah, it's Marvel.
Okay.
Is that a Marvel hat?
It's a Marvel hat.
Little Marvel? Little
Yep.
Marvel and
Has some DC characters on it. It
See
says
some
Marvel.
Marvel.
Flash right there.
There you go. You're
See
flashing
Captain
us all right
America?
now.
Yep.
And then rounding out the show, he is Captain
calling me
Redbeard
fat?
himself. He's extremely fat.
I mean, look at the size of the amount of cookies that are gone in your direction.
He's
Yeah.
the only one that's eating them.
Yep.
My wife made cookies for Aaron's birthday, so if you hear people chewing, that's bad because they should not do that. But
Here he was chewing. It's bad.
Don't ever chew.
Don't ever chew.
Just
Don't ever do it.
just do like Bag's mother and swallow.
It's the
Wow.
well, I'm here, so
Wow.
What have you been up to, Bags? It's been too long since we've had you on the show.
same old, same old.
Did you hear the bird, the bee's beard guy died?
What?
No.
The Burt's Bees guy.
Yeah.
The chapstick
Wait,
maker.
Burt's Bees?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
The guy
Lip
that-
cancer? All right, here we go, Aaron. This is for
Terrible.
you. Happy birthday, good friend. To many years of friendship and more coming in the future,
Gross.
in theory. Happy birthday, my friend.
The thirst and redo is absolutely real, everybody. I am Sir Aaron. The thirst is real, people. I am Sir Aaron Carter. The thirst is absolutely real, everybody. I am Sir Aaron Carter. The mute button is real, everybody. Yeah. Oh, she's Brazilian. So anyway. And you know what they're doing at the Mardi Gras party? They're streaming us. Literally. Yeah. ladies, if you're watching, because I know you're watching us, go ahead and flash for the guy. At the same time, sucking off the teeth and sliding off its nut hairs. It's terrible. Yeah. It's like we're old buddies. Who wants blue pills? I am Sir Car saying good night. Corsair Gaming, Antlion, NerdReactor.com, and whatever.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. I can't believe how many times I flinched whenever I laughed.
That was all from the last episode.
I kind of figured.
Which goes to show you that every episode is our best episode.
Oh my gosh.
Until the next one.
I do not even remember saying sliding off the teat and
Swinging.
Sucking on the teeth
and sliding off the nut hair.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
That's a pretty sick lyric, though.
That is.
Yeah.
Don't steal it,
TM that.
rappers.
Rappers,
Drake is
all
going
of
to.
you.
Yes,
All of you that listen.
We gotta start off the show for our long term listeners.
This would be the greatest show ever.
Boy, how did the
I'm
long
Richard
term?
Nixon.
I am not a crook.
I appreciate you being a long term listener. No, that was like Jesse Ventura. Yeah, we'll see. I'll work.
Was he a
on
body?
We'll see.
The body?
The body.
The body.
Those of you who know, we do have a Patreon, and we started
Allegedly.
it. Maybe how long ago did we start the Patreon? A year
Almost
ago.
a year, yeah. Almost a year
And
now.
we got out of the gates hot. We had, the support of you guys, and we were sticking with it. And then it kind of tapered off a little bit, and we didn't do our due diligence in following up. And
The reason I laugh is it sounds like me in every relationship I've ever had.
Good Lord.
Started off great, everything was good, and then I just, didn't do anything.
yeah, well, we did good on getting the initial. Like, if you signed up, you got what we said you would get. The thing is, we fell off on doing exclusive content and continuing to feed stuff through that channel.
Did you ever give me my haiku?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we read it on the show.
Oh,
Yep.
all right. Guess
Keep
I have
it
to
in
listen
there.
for
Yeah,
that.
I beatboxed
exactly.
to it.
You didn't listen to it. But we're going into 2.0 of our Patreon. So if you see Patreon is actually the banner that happens to be up there. It's not intentional. But it's awesome. Basically, we're rededicating ourselves to it. I've changed up all of the tiers for rewards. We changed the goals, adjusted the goals a little bit. VGB is ready to move on to phase 3, we're calling it. We're not going to talk too much about
So
it
your
quite
version
yet.
2.0, but your phase 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still VGB 2.0.
No,
Phase-
it's Patreon 2.0.
Oh, Patreon 2.0, phase 3.
But
phase.
VGB is phase 3.
I'm so confused. Shut up.
All right.
Yes.
USB 3.0.
Patch 1.1?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. So what's going to happen is stay tuned. We're going to readjust the whole page, get the tier figured out. And some of the ideas we have is I think we started a private Discord server that all the VGB people have been getting on. And it's been really fun. It's a way for us to kick back, relax, play video games. One of them will be access to that server. So you can hang out and play with us whenever you want, essentially. The other things we're going to be doing are exclusive Patreon t-shirt. And then going on so that you don't just like sign up, we give you something and forget about it. We're going to be doing monthly giveaways, but you have to be on Patreon to get it. And that could be anything from our junk drawer, we call it. So we get stuff from cons all the time. People send us things, and we don't
It's
use
not like
it
a
all.
spatula or some shit? You're just gonna send
It'll be like a
something?
Mega Man spatula or
Oh.
something. Like, it's always usually geek related, like Walking Dead Legos, or just something that we have, a small token of our appreciation that says thank you guys for your monthly donations. And then we'll be doing things like exclusive episodes. We can do so much stuff we can do. It's just we got to hear from you. What would make it worth it for you guys to become patrons? It's got to be like a two-way conversation. If you have a great idea, we'll go with it. Right, Aaron?
Yeah, definitely. The fans always have good ideas from time to time.
Customers are always right.
No, they're not. Lord, no. Don't you ever
How
say
dare
anything
you say
that's
that,
stupid.
in fact. Get out. No, just leave.
No, I worked.
I'm the
retail.
customer
I could say.
right now. You need to leave. I'm right.
But yeah, I mean, they've
Blew
been
your
around the block.
mind.
They look at it on the internet. They're on the internet 24/7, so they'll be able to bring up stuff that we wouldn't even think about.
Yeah, exactly. And it's hard because like us being part of the show and running the show.
Can't see the forest for the trees, right?
Yes, exactly. Say that into the microphone so people can hear you.
Can't see the forest for the trees.
I don't get that saying.
You mean through the trees?
For the trees.
For the trees.
And the trees?
With the trees.
I think it's because we are the trees and we
Around
can't
the
see
trees.
ourselves.
Well, you're in the forest. So all
then-
you see is trees.
so
You don't
you
see the
can
forest.
see.
Wait,
a
who's the
tree-
fucking forest?
You.
I'm the forest.
Yes.
All over the forest.
And he's the rock.
And what are you?
Then what's
Scissors.
Who's Dwayne Johnson? then? No.
Redonkulous. Moving forward, though, we got a show to do, and there's a lot going on in the world. For me, the most exciting piece of news out there, no, it's not Deadpool. It's Street Fighter V is almost here.
Tomorrow?
The 16th,
So not tomorrow.
not tomorrow.
What
Close.
day is the 16th? Is that a Monday?
It's a Tuesday,
It's a
actually.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Video games come out on Tuesdays because,
Because you worked at GameStop
Turn
forever.
it up on a Tuesday.
I have this one downloaded, reserved on the PC.
Okay.
Bags, and you do too, right?
yes, indeedly doodly.
What about
I do.
Webb and Aaron?
I do not.
I had the beta.
If I
What?
do, I'll
How'd
do
you
PS4.
Did someone give you a beta invite?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I know
I
people.
was like, you have the PS4, right?
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
do, I'll do it on PS4.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
Well,
are you going to do it though? Like, what's stopping you from? There's absolutely no reason for anybody.
there's zero reasons to
absolutely
not play this
none.
game.
Well, then that moves us right to our next segment. The top 10 reasons why I'm not getting Street Fighter.
All right, number 10, let's go.
Number 10, Cory wants me to get
Irrelevant.
Irregardless.
Number 9 through 1, Cory wants me to get it.
it. Exactly.
The game is shaping up to be pretty awesome. Have you seen the full-length CG trailers, Bags?
No.
They're doing a storyline.
Yep.
Really?
That's going to be coming out after. Like, it's not going to hit until after the game's been out for a few months.
I think so.
But it's going to be like a story mode.
Well, even the training, the startup tutorial they give you has a story to it almost. It's describing the Ryu and Ken learning from Gouken, which I thought was really cool. Like, just a little spice of, hey, look, there's a little story behind this. And I think they said they wanted to do more story in the game because people really like the story of Street Fighter, but it's not expressed explicitly in the games. You kind of get bits and pieces and you'll read about it because of the official lore or whatever, or you'll see the specific fights in the games, but it's not told very, I don't know, explicitly, like I said.
Yeah, early on in the show when before I fell in love with Street Fighter, I was with another woman, and her name was Mortal Kombat and Tekken. Like, those were my fighting games. But the thing about those two games is they really accentuated the storylines.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how shallow or great they were, they were there.
Storyline is just so terrible.
I still don't get it.
No one gets it. I don't even think the writers get
The
it.
King of
anymore.
Iron Fist tournament, man.
There's
what
a
else do you need to
tournament
know?
that's involved in
Yeah,
that?
the whole thing's they're fighting to be King of Iron Fist tournament. And you throw your kid off a cliff, and then he climbs back up if he's strong enough. I don't know.
It's so stupid.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You're a liar.
But I'm really glad to see Street Fighter. It really seems like Capcom and Street Fighter are making the right moves.
Now,
on
will
5.
you, when you get this Street Fighter game, will you experiment with new players, or are you just going to go right back to old safe Ryu?
I'm going to old safe Ryu at
Okay.
first.
There's really nothing to be lost by sticking with Ryu.
Yeah.
He is
fun.
Well, winning is fun.
Yeah, to me, winning is fun. So if I can get an edge and actually win,
because
that'd be
he's
nice.
he's literally a staple of the series. Like, that's,
Are you going to Cody it?
he's not in it.
He's not in it.
Oh, reason number 7 why I'm not.
Oh, because of how much you love to play Cody.
I
Bison's-
mained Cody for a good 3 months.
Bison's a monster in this one, though.
That's a good thing.
Bison's good.
LPN was absolutely wrecking people with Bison at one of the earlier tournaments they had for SF5. It was freaking
Who was
ridiculous. LPN?
LPN, is that the...
That's his name.
That's
Lucius,
it? LPN? Lucius,
LPN.
Penelope.
Nalfoy.
Necalli seems like he's going to be really powerful to use.
Is that
be
the
interesting.
dreadhead guy?
Yep.
Birdie's really, really cool.
Birdie.
It's still at that point where it's a lot of theory. There's enough people have been playing where you have an idea of who's going to be good and who's not going to fall off. I think a good friend of ours, Roger Howard, he has a great stream, Mr. Howard123, is planning on maining Zangief. He says he's a lot more fun in this
Yeah.
game, he said.
Okay.
It's
Does he have a
frickin-
projectile this time?
No.
Okay.
I doubt
He
it.
does have a whirling blade of arms that it's like a tornado that brings you closer and then hits you with his super.
Oh,
It's really cool. And he has like a
sucks.
super armor on some of his like V skill. He can absorb an attack and punish you for it.
Jay Gist from Capital Fight District, he's in the chat, and he says Cammy and Vega are looking to be his mains.
Yeah.
Oh
lordy.
And there you have it.
Wow, thank
The
you.
more
Gaming
you
Sense
know.
Gaming is now hosting our stream.
The more you know.
Appreciate it,
Fantastico.
sir. That's Mr. Joel, another Sacramento YouTuber. I'm gonna stick with Ryu initially, just because it's safe. Dalsim looks like he's gonna be fun to play.
What about
He's weird. His changes versus what he was in 4 are very strange.
brand new kit? Like a whole new thing?
No, not like a
or-
whole new kit,
Okay.
but instead of fireballs that go straight across, he does them like an arced thing. So it's like his zone control is very strange, compared to the way he was in 4. From what I've seen, I don't know, but could be wrong. And then there's Fong.
Oh,
The
he looks
character
kind of
looks-
jokey.
He looks out of place.
He does. I
He
kind
does
of
look
agree
out
with
of place.
Aaron.
He does look a little out of place.
I
I
don't
will say.
understand why they went that. Like they could have made him look a little more like Gen looks.
I think
Similar
Gen's the
in-
limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gen was the limit, and then they went past that for Fong.
Yeah, I don't understand why they did that.
Regardless,
You gotta have a Rufus, right?
But see, Rufus seemed to still fit to me in that whole thing. He was goofy looking.
He was a giant boob physic.
Yeah,
He
He was one boob physic.
and it was awesome.
It was
Bouncy
hilarious.
boobs.
It was mesmerizing.
Maybe I'll just be him for Halloween.
One giant boob physic.
A boob.
It looks like Street Fighter V is going to jump straight into overtaking Ultra 4 in local tournaments, at least.
What about Evo?
They're gonna do 2 for this Evo, if I remember correctly.
And then maybe
They're gonna do
next-
both, and then next I think they're gonna
they're just
phase
gonna
out
be
4.
like, okay.
4 has been around for what, 8 years now?
Yeah.
8 years.
They just didn't bring out anything
How many
else.
other fighting games? How many other games get played for 8 years that aren't MMOs that get you addicted on heroin?
Tetris.
Tetris? Yes, that's actually decades. So
You were in
That's
say
probably
Tetris, weren't
fair.
you?
I'm just saying
That's probably fair.
the Evo of
So
Tetris.
there you
The
go.
Evo of
There you go.
Tetris.
One game.
I know we have a
Out
lot
of
of
all the rest
local
of them.
Sacramento gamers who go to the tournaments February 20th, so the week of launch. If you go to the Capital Fight District's tournament at the Gamers Funk Lab, there is a $100 pot bonus. So they're going to give you
Pot?
$100 worth of pot
Yep.
if you win.
Whoa.
That's the bonus.
Straight out of Jay Gist's personal stash.
Stash.
He's got the Maui Wowie, the Granddaddy Perp.
Does he have the Alaskan Thunderfuck?
Uh,
I just
Damn.
really wanted to say that.
yeah,
name.
I could tell you really
Doesn't
want to get
even
that one out there.
Sound appealing.
Oh man.
According to Capital Fight District, Evo dropped Ultra.
Off the
actually.
main stage, right?
It's off the main stage.
I mean, that's
and-
kind of a big coup.
And
really.
Red Bull will be there.
Red Bull will be there at the tournament.
That's true.
Wait. Are we talking about like the mini car with the 2 hot chicks that come out and give out Red Bull and
Perhaps presume potentially.
Is there any other Red Bull that can be there?
yeah,
It's just like
Yeah.
dudes that look like me bringing
A bull
cans
that's
of
red.
Red Bull.
Exactamundo.
Just a giant inflatable can of Red Bull,
Who
not
wants
even
some
actual
Red Bulls,
product.
guy?
Ooh.
It's going to be awesome, guys. I recommend you go out there. And VGB has a little something in the works close to launch. We will have some special guests from the competitive gaming fight game world from Street Fighter on the
It's
show.
Disney. It's Disney.
I think we've
damn.
talked about it
No
on the
Ultra.
show, but until it happens, I really don't like getting people's hopes up. I think if you tune into us on the weekends and in the Twitch, I may have let it slip on who it's going to be, but that's going to be awesome. But moving on, another big thing happening this week, though, Deadpool movie.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
We're all going, right?
Nope.
You're not going? Are you against this, Alex? Come on.
Are you one of
just
those
don't
protesters?
care. No, yeah, I'm gonna protest the movie.
Okay.
No, not at all.
It's too dirty.
No, it's a
Do you want
perfect
it to be
fit.
PG-13?
It's gonna be good. I'm
But you're
sure
just not
y'all love it.
interested.
Nah, I don't really care.
Okay.
I haven't actually seen
A movie
a movie in a theater.
ever?
I
Since
saw
1925.
Mad Max for my birthday last year.
Why?
That was a fucking good movie.
So you would say that's a all right.
No, it's because I didn't have to choose. That's why I actually went and saw it. People were like, "You want to go to the movies? Sure. What do you want to see? I don't know." And then we went, and someone else paid, and then I got free lunch because it was my birthday, and I didn't have to pick anything. It was amazing.
I don't
Also, I was
understand
sick.
It's a good
I
birthday.
really didn't understand the title of that movie.
Fury Road.
No, Mad Max.
What's he mad about?
No, not what he's
Oh, okay.
Why was it Mad Max?
You can take the character out of the movie, and you have
Just
the
say
exact
Fury
same
Road.
story, and just say Fury Road, and then boom.
Yeah. But it was a good tie-in to bring the whole fact that they're telling like basically legends about this wanderer Mad Max, and he was involved in this story.
Yeah. Could have done without him.
What do you
Basically
guys,
did.
I read somewhere that it's already been greenlit for a 2.
That makes sense.
Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they greenlit Ride Along 2. When Ride Along 1
Don't
just wrapped.
talk about that.
And I thought, I was like, oh, okay, so that means Ride Along 1 was really good. So I watched that and I was like, okay.
Well,
All right.
So
honestly, I
happened.
don't know why I expected more, but I saw it.
I saw news that they greenlit it too. So
I heard someone say that someone was trying to get them to do an X Factor.
don't push it. Don't push it. Just
Oh, man,
keep.
the sky's the
let it
limit.
happen.
Stay in their zone.
No, lightning can strike as many times as you
Deadpool.
want it to.
Deadpool's a good movie, right, Corey? You saw it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Stay in your zone. Don't go anyplace else. Don't try to add.
What about Cable?
That's fine, but he would have to play that contrast.
Yeah.
Like I guess
100%.
Colossus did, right?
It was a different kind because Cable is also kind of a badass. This Colossus was more of like a hero.
Pacifist type of.
I don't know. He got his hands dirty, but he was more of a you should be a hero. Like a hero's moments only come, around everyone.
yeah.
He's like one of those
Cable
inspirational.
won't do that. Cable won't. Do
Cable
that.
won't do that.
No.
But there's enough of a contrast to make where I think that'd be a great movie.
And that'd be good. So you can put that in there, and it'd just be like you're getting the same movie, but just a different type of contrast. That's good. Yeah, I like it. But don't X Factor it.
Fund it.
We've said it before. If you guys want to check out our review of it, if you want to watch the review before, I recommend
Is
obviously
it spoiler free?
there is a spoiler-free version.
They did too.
I actually knew that was a leading question.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who would play Cable?
We did 2 different versions.
Your mother.
She'd do an amazing job.
I would
too.
actually probably go see
Aaron's mother. Yeah. Deadpool.
Deadpool and Cable.
She doesn't get a name. It's just Aaron's mom.
Aaron's mom.
We reviewed it for 20 minutes with no spoilers because it was hard to review a film without using spoilers.
I'm impressed. 20 minutes with no spoilers?
That's hard to do.
That's good.
Yeah.
really freaking hard. And then we did a full 40 minutes of spoiler-free. Everything
You mean full spoiler?
Yeah. Spoiler loaded.
Spoiler free.
Spoiler free. Watch
We did
that
a
one too,
A
everybody.
spoiler one. We did a spoiler-free one.
Yeah.
So many spoilers. Like everything
We
spoiled.
did a spoiler light one, so there's just a little.
Spoiler
we
light,
we
caffeine
took
free.
the spoiler free one, and then we added spoilers for a different movie in it, so that way that we can kind of mix it up.
Sorry, Star Wars fans.
This Deadpool is full of spoilers.
What do you guys think about the game Firewatch?
I think
I want to play it. I
Yeah.
heard the pacing was a little off from one of the reviews that I read.
Webb was literally trying to play it on his computer.
He was trying to watch it.
Yeah.
Don't watch
He's trying to
It's
watch
my-
someone play it, and we
And
were like,
no.
"No, don't do that. It's a narrative thing." But he was just
It was
he
too
was
late.
gone.
You ever seen The Ring?
Suck me in.
It does. It really a long time ago, like 2 months
Yeah.
ago,
Damn.
IGN
That's a
did
really
like
long
a
time ago.
17-minute playthrough.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you watch that?
Well, because it's the intro.
Because
17
it's
minutes.
the intro, and not only that, but they did one of the things where it's enough to set the tone to draw you in without doing too much.
Is this an open world game?
No, it's narrative
Is
guided, isn't it?
Is linear?
I mean, I think you have choices in what path you can take or whatever, but I don't think it's super. It's not open world.
Like, boom, this is level 1. You walk through it.
Yeah, it's like go do this thing.
Why
and
not make it an open world park? It's just a
don't-
park.
Don't do that. No, the idea is it's a narrative. It's guided. It's
Well,
not.
yeah, it can still be guided.
But you just do whatever you want.
Think
That's
about
not how a guided tour works, Aaron. Have you been?
The Stanley Parable.
That's not guided.
The Stanley Parable. It can be guided, correct?
But the idea with that is because it was not open world. You had choices, but you were still shoehorned into the same left, right, straight paradigm.
You were in a building, right?
Right.
Some of the doors were definitely closed and stuff like that as well. But
Yeah.
would the game have changed drastically if you were in that building and every door is open?
Yes. It wouldn't have been the same game at all.
I think it would have been the same game.
No.
A lot more narrative in it.
No, not at all. Not
Right.
unless they put the time to plan for every contingency and every corner case that a person does.
Now you're thinking.
Oh, okay. Let's just put all
Yeah.
of the infinite everything
Yes,
into it.
The infinite possibilities
No, that's
that
stupid.
happen in life.
No.
Let's put that in something that's
The idea is
imitating.
you have to look
said
at it
life.
as someone telling you the story. I mean, that's what it boils down to. And yeah, that might not be interesting for a lot of people to play. That's fine. I really liked playing The Wolf Among Us a lot. That's a comic book that I'm playing through.
That was open world.
That wasn't open world.
Not even a little bit.
It's only $17 right now on the Steam store.
That's not bad.
That's
What?
not bad at
Firewatch
all.
is?
Yeah. I think full price.
No, right?
Full price. I
now.
think it was $20, but you know how they
no
do those.
way. Really?
Where's
Yeah,
my
20
Steam app?
I'd even buy
Come
it
on.
for 20.
I'm gonna confirm that because your guys' reaction makes me doubt myself.
Because I'm
Is
thinking-
that surprising to you?
Yeah, I thought it'd be a full
Absolutely.
price game.
I would
Yeah,
say
I thought it
full
was gonna be
price
full
or
60.
$17.99.
or 30.
Damn.
I would have accepted $30.
Well, like Bags was saying, it is more of a narrative game, so I do compare it to more of like Life is Strange or something like that. Like it's not.
But this is not episodic, correct?
It's not episodic, but it's
$17, huh?
yeah. But when it's all said and done, you've paid about $17 or $20 for Life is Strange or a
Still-
Telltale game.
I mean, still better than Destiny, I guess.
Oh, way better than Destiny. Are you kidding me?
Don't do that.
Yeah, I've already done
Don't
it.
make that comparison.
And I know why you're doing that because you're trying to rile people up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get them riled up.
Like I got riled up
The
the other day
17
on the
minutes
stream.
we got to watch of Firewatch. What did you think of what you saw, Webb?
I couldn't hear anything because these two assholes were telling me not to watch it. So, but it looked cool. I really liked the artwork, like the art style of it.
Yeah, it's got a very
It's-
unique.
Yeah, it's like animated but realistic animated.
Real question here. Should I get the soundtrack edition?
No.
It's $22.49.
No.
Oh, that's a steal.
Okay. It's got to be a short game, of course, but how much replay can I get out of this?
0.
Depends on how often
At
they
least
start fires
2,
in the park.
actually.
At least 2?
I don't know. I just made that up.
But see, the Stanley Parable as...
Is that going to be your go-to
It's
comparison?
going to be a
to
It
go-to.
is.
Because it's
It's a fair
it's
comparison.
a fair comparison, I
this?
feel.
Stanley Parable.
It was like a super hyper third wall breaking.
Third wall, not the fourth wall.
No,
Nope,
no,
the
no.
third.
It broke
It
the
was the
third
left
wall.
one.
Yeah.
He can't
Fourth wall
say-
remained intact.
Well, he just
Just kinda walked
circumnavigated
around
it.
it.
He just walked around it.
The
and started. He didn't actually
Zoolander
break it.
Parable.
Yeah.
But no, like it's replayable. You know, you can go through different doors.
To a point, though, you'd be
and you
surprised how quickly you run through all the scenarios.
but you can do at least twice. This one, I don't think you're going to get different reactions
I think
from it, right?
I think the gameplay amount of time will be about the same. Where in Stanley Parable, you did a lot of because there are story arcs in Stanley Parable that last 30 seconds. You know, depending
Yeah.
on how you do it. But
Are they really arcs then? Or are they just
Yeah.
mentions?
yeah, sure, you
arcs.
could have a little short arc.
Shush, hush, hush.
Sure.
Gaming Since Gaming says that it's a 3-hour playthrough.
I don't care. I'm legitimately getting my credit card out right now to buy it.
Yeah, he-
Like, that's
he is,
actually
folks.
really happening.
Okay, I mean,
Live as we're going.
I would
Bags
probably still pick this one up. And I probably will still pick this one up only because it's $17, and 3 hours. That's not bothering me. It's literally just the playthrough.
I think it's the experience because
It better be one.
Well, that's
hell
why I
of a-
asked. I
and
said,
then-
"Is it fun 3
won't
hours?"
be. It won't be as good as
and
you
Gaming
want it to
Since
be.
Gaming said for $20, it's not.
but
It's totally worth it.
it
The
better
humor-
not be a cliffhanger either. at
the
end
humor
of
in it
all.
was written for me. I felt like it's my demographic.
No,
that's
it was written for me.
no
Okay.
me.
No, me.
Like when he
So-
got into that cave and he was testing the echo and he sang a part of that Toto song, Africa.
Wow.
I was like, this. I got to buy it because these people know my brand of humor, just in that little segment right there.
Do we have somebody at the Nerd Reactor gonna review this?
Have at it, sir.
Well, I still have to do another review now. The embargo's over actually for that, so I can talk about it.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Arslan.
What?
Arsland?
Yeah, it's
Is that
it's
like
off
a really
of
crappy Borderlands?
no
Arsland?
It-
just butts?
It's called.
Is it butts?
It's not butts.
How do
Aaron
you
is
spell it?
Aaron. Is it butts?
Is it butts?
It's called Arslan: The Warriors of Legend.
You can tell us if it's butts.
Are they legendary warriors though?
So everybody's played Dynasty Warriors, right?
No, I hate that game.
So it's Dynasty Warriors with
What's the twist? Hit me, M. Night Shyamalan.
with a
They're all dead.
anime cover. I don't know what this Arslan is.
What the hell is that?
I had to research it. It's an actual manga and anime
Oh, okay.
that's been out for a good while,
Good while. Huh?
and so now they just made it into a Dynasty Warriors game. So they took
How do you
that
spell
story.
That? How do you spell it with your words?
It is spelled capital A
Uh-huh.
R
Uh-huh.
S L A N.
Oh well.
Arslan.
Should have seen that coming.
But small before the written review, it's not bad.
Well, I mean,
you can't really screw up Dynasty Warriors.
A formula.
You can't.
Dynasty Warriors Gundam tried though. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. Sorry, they really tried.
It felt the only thing with that one. It felt weird. Space battles when you're on the
there you go.
Surface.
They tried. They tried to screw it up.
But this game, like I said, Dynasty Warriors. The story is kind of. If you're a fan of the story, you'll like it, of course, because I think it stays pretty dedicated to the actual manga or whatever or anime. I still have to read the manga just to see that side of it. You know what I mean? One thing though,
it stays really faithful. I've never read or watched it at all.
No, I've watched the video game. But one thing I do like, they have cutscenes that are anime, and then it transitions right into the video game because it has the cell shaded graphics, and it's seamless and it's very good. They do it very, very well.
I do like that, and
they need to do all animes like that.
So overall, do you think you're going to recommend it? Are you feeling in the middle? Let's get the exclusive. What's the scoop?
How many strong thumbs and how many weak thumbs?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Defend your review.
Because literally it is just, at the end of the day, it is a Dynasty Warriors game. You're going to get different people to mash the
I wish that wasn't
with.
A perfectly fair way to give a caveat for every Dynasty Warriors game review ever.
It is, though.
Because when I accidentally read some Game Informers previously, they would always have a review of a Dynasty Warriors game, and people would be like, I loved it. It was the best. And then you'd read another one later of a different game, and they're like, this is terrible. I can't believe we are still playing this in this year. It's like, what? How do you... No, no one's pretending not to know what this is.
They do things where they have you equip different cards to make your character stronger. You can do things.
You said cars.
You can do different elements on your weapons and stuff like that. But I find myself just smashing the square button until everyone is dead, and usually that works.
And it feels good though, right?
But it does. It's satisfying. It's still satisfying. It is. So I mean, I'm gonna have to be a lot more eloquent when I write the
right
review.
with your words.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
It feels good when you press button.
The only person that doesn't feel good is
Picture.
There's a guy who has a loon and
a what?
A guitar loon.
Is it a
lute?
I thought it was called a loon.
L-U-T-E?
No, it's a loot.
Loot?
Well, then the loot guy should just get deleted from the game.
I thought it was a loon
should he get
too.
diluted?
Yeah,
from the game.
Should get diluted. Let's put some water in him.
So what the hell is a loon then? What am I thinking?
A loon is a duck type thing.
It's a baby duck.
It's not a baby duck.
Yeah, it's 100% a baby duck.
No, it's not a baby duck.
That's a mallard.
No, that's a male duck.
That's a mallet.
According to the internet, a
That's a
loon is
hammer.
a silly or foolish person.
A loon. Well, there's an animal. There's a waterfowl called a loon, and Canada
Waterfowl. Look at
has
him.
a loony dollar.
Yes, it's
because
a
it has
bird.
a dollar coin that has the picture of a loon on it.
All right. So anyway, the guy with the freaking lute,
Mm-hmm.
he shouldn't be in the
The
game.
instrument,
He's probably some
the
type
guitar,
of, yeah.
a
A
ukulele.
bard.
And also, Loon is a rapper. Everybody.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So moving right along.
Moving on with the video game reviews, I too am working on a video game review, but I got stunted within my first 25 minutes. I had to
Stunted?
stop, put
You
the game
stopped
down. I got stumped. It was too
Stumped.
hard.
Please, yeah. Yes.
This
please,
game,
continue. Because
this
he
game,
said,
I'm gonna build it up. So this game, I was chosen to review. When I first saw it pop through my email, I was like, oh sure, yeah, this sounds like a fun game to review. A little.
Can you not say what it is?
Oh, I can say it, and I will.
He's building it up.
Yeah.
I figured, I'll just play this game. I'll get my wife to help me with it, so I have like an experienced gamer working on it with like a newbie, and we'll come together, and I could talk about how her experience was and my experience was, and it's gonna be amazing. 25 minutes into this game, both of us are frustrated, yelling at the TV as if we were old people.
What if you are old people?
The game, ladies and gentlemen, Lego Avengers.
Why? What'd they change?
The game is so hard. They give you
What'd they change?
a billion
Not a damn
characters with little to no direction.
Did you play Lego Marvel Superheroes?
No, I played the last
Then
Lego
stop
I played
talking.
was Star Wars.
Oh my. That's why.
So the very first.
Yeah. I played the first one, and now I don't understand the 17th one. Well, there's your problem.
Well, where's the tutorials? Isn't this supposed to be for children?
No. You bought it, or you're playing it, dummy. When's the last time a video game was for a child?
It's a very accurate description of how you play the game, dummy.
No, so we're going through these parts and like nothing makes sense. They're putting pictures of characters that I don't have access to yet.
What?
Last night.
That's how it works.
Last night he said, he's like, I'm playing the Marvel Legos game, Lego Marvel or whatever, and he's like, it's so hard.
It's so complicated.
we're sitting there like, Legos? The Lego games, right?
You build things?
It's hard. Like after the show, we're gonna go in there, and I want to see how far two of you can get. If you can get past this
I can
part.
just see the quick clock change and then like beat it. And then
15 minutes later.
There we go.
That was a good ending. Thanks for this experience, Corey.
I was Iron Man. She was Captain America for this section, and for some reason it went to split screen, and I was flying around this base over and over and over.
Why
again.
didn't you shoot the things you had to shoot?
I was shooting everything I saw that I could.
Well, you didn't see it.
Then
There's a
here's the
pigeon.
other part. She, as Captain America, is walking around this little small base level thing, just beating people up, and they keep sending people at her.
Yep, because
That's
there's
what
probably a
enemies do.
switch that she had to pull to let you land because there's the anti-air stuff. I don't know. I'm just making it up, but it sounds good, doesn't
That's
it?
probably
That's
what
probably
it was.
100% accurate.
And look,
His reaction-
listeners can't see the
He's
gears
probably-
turning in his
He's
head.
probably like, oh, shit.
That's what the switch was for.
Elizabeth!
I figured it out.
We were so frustrated, we switched controllers. I was like, here, you do the flying part, I'll do the walking part, because you're probably missing something. And I could not
Damn.
find anything.
Wow.
Trying to blame it on her all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Jeez.
Well, I'm
You're missing something.
I have a podcast, okay?
Allegedly,
The podcast. is
I know
difficult.
things
I know things
and stuff.
and stuff. I get jokes.
I can't remember anybody ever saying
I play games.
play
Legos was the most difficult
It's
game. to ever
complicated.
play. No.
It
That's
is-
usually the achievement where you get your achievements. Like,
In those games, those can be difficult to know where everything is.
okay,
To find all the little secret things, that I will give you is difficult. But
That
just
wasn't as
beating a
up-
level, I don't know about
He
that.
said, but just playing the game.
It was the intro level, too. It's extremely frustrating.
God.
Wow.
Now, did you play? Well, clearly you didn't play. Lego Indiana Jones was actually. I did watch my friends' kids play it, so children, but they were having a pretty rough go of Lego Indy, which I think is actually a tougher game. Like
He
they
said,
actually,
granted, they were playing with their feet,
yes, blindfolded.
blindfolded,
They were actually asleep.
and eating cereal at the same time with
Yep.
their hands.
It took him an hour.
Yeah, they
This is
still
why I
beat
don't
it.
tell
I
you
mean,
guys things. This is why I don't tell you guys things.
we just know that you can be better, Corey, and
But
you know,
can he?
for you to just focus on your shortcomings here, just really shows that you still have a lot of potential to grow, and we just want to see the best out of you.
Here's an interesting thing.
I love when Alex.
You've been fired a lot or something, because that seems like straight up something your company would tell you before they let you go.
We
No,
want to see you grow.
they don't tell me nice things like that.
At home.
They're just
Making
like,
no money.
So today's your last day. Goodbye. Oh, okay.
The game it looked good. It was smooth. There was a lot of like texture popping in and out, I noticed. Because I didn't know how
Were you on a
Much-
console?
I was.
This is
Well,
open
there you
world
go.
though, right?
Not the parts I played.
No, it's a guided narrative
Not the
story.
sky.
That's a very
Parable?
open world.
It's as open
It's-
world as Stanley's Parable.
okay.
Put it that way.
Open world. You're just flying around the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, openly.
It's super open.
Yeah, you can see a lot of stuff in the background.
You're just stuck on rails.
How many characters did you even unlock?
4.
2.
No, 6.
Oh.
And how many are in the
8.
game?
Who do we
I
appreciate?
have no idea.
3,200. No, 70.
There's got to be a lot because Marvel.
I'm gonna say 70.
You could be
10.
right. I don't know.
45.
Lego,
Let's say
Marvel, Avengers, right?
10.
And here's the thing I don't know, because you remember the opening sequence of Age of Ultron where it looked super fake and they're in that forest, that one long shot.
Oh yes, yes, yes. That's in the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it actually, like, I remember when I watched it in the movie theaters thinking, man, this looks so cheesy and cartoony and bad. Like,
Really?
in the actual movie? Yeah.
You really?
I didn't
Yeah.
think that. When
I didn't
was-
think that.
Yeah, I
It
didn't
looked
think that at
cheesy.
all.
You talk about when he's like language, like that whole forest scene.
That one opening shot where the camera goes, like,
He's
through
talking
the
about the
forest,
side, and they're all
and they all, like,
the
jump
big
through.
Avengers part.
It's one camera.
Oh,
My whole
okay.
thing was like, why is Hawkeye and Black Widow even in this shot right here? Then they would die from that dive that just happened.
They were so clearly CGI. I didn't like it, but it actually made sense and worked out a lot better on the Lego version. I liked it.
Huh, that's weird.
They took voice acting straight out of the movie, it seems like. So it is the actual, not sound-alike voice actors.
Oh, that's good.
I kind of liked that though.
I was kind of hoping to get...
It adds a nice like hokiness to it.
Yeah.
We're like, we're legit, kinda, you know. We're
Yeah.
we're actually, Lego Marvel, kinda.
Yeah, I don't need Chris Evans' voice. I could deal with Roger Craig Smith's, version of Captain America. That would have been plenty of fine, but...
Plenty of fine, everyone.
Plenty of fine.
Sounds like a good name of a good
That's when you punk
grunge
band.
band.
You can tell I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. And
No,
Bags
it'd
calls
be-
me on every
It'd
single
be a
mistake.
ska band. Let's be
Ska
honest
band,
here.
plenty of fine.
You and that damn ska song.
They just play covers of ska.
No, just the one.
That's it.
Just the one.
It's horrible. There's a lot of characters in this game.
How many?
10.
It's going by like.
There's not a
nameless.
list of like.
No.
Oh my god.
You can play Black Goliath.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you know what's interesting? Why I really liked the Lego Marvel whatever
Superheroes?
Yeah,
The first one.
they all have different powers. Why don't they do that in an actual like them trying?
Real game?
Yeah, real game. Yeah.
I don't know.
Each
Well,
character
they,
does
like-
something different, like 100% different.
Well, not 100%.
Well, not
Oh, I
100.
see
Yeah,
what you're saying.
But there was less overlap than I thought there would be.
because like there's like I just said, you could be Black Goliath. He can shrink, grow, and then it says scan, repair, and use technology.
Because
But
he's
then-
smart. Yeah.
And then there's somebody named Bangle who can deflect bullets,
Okay.
dig.
Yep.
Says he has a double jump. That's
That's actually important.
a wall jump.
Ooh, that's cool.
And then it says destroys cracked Legos.
Yep.
So like
That sounds okay. That's basically Wolverine from the first one, and or
then-
Sabretooth.
Oh, and then Black Widow. She has the double jump, of course. She has something called twirl pull.
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds like an interesting sex move.
and she can stealth.
Thanks, Corey.
Wall jump. And then she has
Is that where he
something-
was going with that?
Yeah.
She has shield access as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's two Scarlett Johanssons.
Black Widow.
This is Black Widow, and then there's just Scarlet Joe.
Oh, one has double stun batons, and the other one has double guns. See, like, yeah, why aren't they doing this in real video games?
I have
Yeah.
2 Scar Joes.
Exactly.
I asked
Oh
my-
man.
That makes no
Because
sense.
the novelty in the game design of the fact that it's Lego really actually works, because you can just pop in and out of with characters you need. Whereas if you were playing an actual game of it, I don't think it would
You would
survive the
complain 'cause
transition.
It felt like a Lego game.
Yeah, kind of. Like it would cheapen the game. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right way to say it.
I don't
No,
know.
that makes
Take
sense
that
though, because
microphone.
it's a Lego game, so it can afford. I mean, you're not
It can be-
expecting.
Right. You don't expect,
Don't buy
the
it.
same amount of immersion, I guess.
Right.
You
Don't buy it.
Right.
Don't buy it.
There's a level of cheesiness that is acceptable.
Right.
Because it's like.
Because they're just Legos running around
Just
and breaking
Legos.
stuff or whatever.
I don't buy it.
Don't they tend to throw Stan Lee and stuff into this game too? Like
Who's Stanley?
Stanley.
Who's Stanley?
The
The guy with the parable.
the Spider-Man.
Yeah, with the parable.
Spider-Man Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Way to tie it all back together, Bags.
Yep.
But don't they? Is he seriously? Is
Yeah,
he in
he
this
had a camo in Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Wasn't he Hulk?
No.
I thought he was a Hulk in one of them.
No.
I thought he was just
Maybe.
himself. You can play as and beat people up as Stan Lee.
Do you have a sword?
In the first one,
You get an Excelsior is what you get.
you get to drive the Excelsior. The USS Excelsior.
I wanted a real game.
There's a lot more time on Lego than I thought we were going to talk.
Yeah, that was.
It's a
hard.
great game.
It's
I
difficult.
remember when we worked at GameStop, I would recommend it to people all the time when they said, I want a good co-op game. And I'd pull it out I'd say, hey.
Pull it out.
I'd
Whoa,
pull it out and
whoa,
be
that's
like,
why
hey,
he doesn't work there anymore.
It's you and me.
That's where
This is co-op.
that's where those firing conversations you had. Huh?
I'd show them the Lego games and be like, these are actually really, really, really good games. And they're great co-op games. And people would always just be like, what else do you have? And I was like, okay, fine. You don't actually want a good co-op game. You want a game that you think is good.
Here's
Right,
Army
here's
of
Call of
Two.
Duty.
Yep, here's Army of Two. And they always picked up Army of Goddamn
It says
2.
Army and it says the number 2, so it's got to be a good co-op.
There you go.
First photo.
They even made a sequel.
You can be Devil Dinosaur in this
Army
game.
of 2 too.
You can be who?
Devil Dinosaur.
That's really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
But-
Can you Lockjaw?
Probably, but he has immunity against fire
It's
and
DLC.
gas and toxic goo.
He can also regenerate health.
Like you said they dug into the bottom of the barrel. Like, why can't we have this in a real game? That makes no sense. They can do all that for Legos. That's crazy.
Detroit Steel.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who he is, but he looks badass.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
he's
where are we
super
going to
cool.
go? You were going with something else.
We're going to move on to the news of the first photo from the Flash Supergirl crossover has been released.
It's about time. I mean, we knew it was going to happen.
Yes, we did.
You know
It's
what's
not
sad?
soon, though.
What do you mean it's not a...
No, we didn't know it was gonna happen as soon because when it first was released that we're gonna have a Supergirl show.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, nope,
Yeah,
it's
they
not gonna
said
happen.
no.
At least
Yeah.
not for a very long time. And then still season 1. Oh, hey, guess what? Crossover with the Flash.
Well, here's the problem with DC. Because none of these characters are going to be in the movies.
How much time we
Where
got left?
can you start?
Yeah.
None of them are going to be in the movies.
No.
So this shared universe that they have on, network television is stuck there. Like, their ceiling is there. So, and I don't believe that they will bring their heavy hitters to network television where the storytelling is arguably better.
Wow. Someday you'll say words right.
Someday.
Today is not that day.
What do you mean heavy hitters?
Batman, Superman, Green Lantern.
Actually, there are talks I've read that
The Bacon Winners.
What's his name from Smallville reprising his role as
Superman?
in Supergirl.
But is it going to be like an alternate universe one or
Yeah.
some,
It's not gonna be
thing?
an-
Because they can hand.
I read headlines, not articles.
I write things, not tragedies.
Did you know Donald Trump's going to be president too?
Yeah.
How's it that?
But I mean,
Donald Trump, Bernie Sanders for president 2016. I read the headline.
Rolls Royce for health.
Yeah.
so
Hillary.
if he does reprise,
That's the setup and
That
the
was
punch.
the
Was that a Fresh Prince reference?
Yeah.
if he does reprise his role as Superman or Clark Kent, whoever,
Right,
because
yeah.
he wasn't really Superman.
Whoa, Superman's Clark Kent?
Spoilers. Sorry.
Oh my god. My world is shattered.
But wait.
It'll probably be alternate dimension.
What about his glasses?
Stupid. It's all down.
Whoa, wait, he can
It'd be
see with
you think it's gonna be an alternate?
You can see, yeah.
That's it. That's all you got to do to change costumes, everyone.
I think looking at the image of the two together, it feels like this Flash and that Supergirl fit way better together than that Flash and Arrow.
I don't even know what that means. So
Okay, I see because
They seem like
Flash is more of like a happy-go-lucky,
cartoony-ish. Like even
Cartoony-ish.
from the suits.
and
where-
so is she.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
So you're trying to just say that
Aesthetically, the two look like they fit together better than when you see Flash standing next to Oliver Queen.
I think it's because this era we've been after 4 seasons or 3 seasons of Batman in a green suit shooting bows and
Yes.
arrows.
Oh my
That's
God,
that's
yes.
all we see is we see a brooding Arrow.
it could have
Brooding Arrow. That's
the-
a pretty sweet name, though.
the show
The
Copyright.
Brooding Arrow.
That's my new DC Universe game character.
I like it.
It could have worked better, I guess, or in your mind, you could have seen them a lot better if we had that happy-go-lucky Arrow from the beginning,
Yeah.
as opposed to, like he said, the Brooding Arrow. But,
The Brooding Arrow.
but I mean, I
Coming
wouldn't
this
take
fall
it
to
back.
WB.
I wouldn't take it back. Like I said, have you gone back and looked at the pilot episode of Arrow?
Yeah.
And do you see the production
Where
value?
the budget was?
Yeah.
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 Like, yeah.
They
Did
put
he
a
get, did he get
lot-
sad when the budget went away?
It didn't get sad, but it was a significant.
Does he brood more when the budget goes away?
It was a significant difference. Like, it was so different. It was night and day. But I don't know. Sad thing about DC is they're not going to have, like I said, the heavy hitters.
No, man, they have that great movie coming out.
Good Lord.
Oh no, we watched the trailer. I will never let you forget that.
It's the worst.
I will, at the eulogy of your funeral, I will bring it up. This is what this man subjected me to, and then mic drop and walk out.
Oh my
That's it.
gosh. That will probably resurrect me.
That Batman.
Just to press
wait,
the
Just
button.
turn it off.
Big news in the geek world. Not so much a topic we've covered a lot. But
The
there's
Cosby
going
Trials?
The Cosby Trials. That's exactly where I was
Huge in
heading.
the geek.
I think
world.
innocent. I don't think there's no harm, no foul is what I stick with.
Good Lord.
Jesus.
Let's really get to the news now.
Move along.
New Harry Potter book is going to be released this summer.
I saw that. I read that
Right.
headline.
Surprise!
What?
That
I'm
wasn't a surprise.
shocked.
Really?
She's running low on cash. That's what it is.
No,
It's
it was a
one of those
surprise.
one-outs.
If you
What?
follow it, if you follow it, she's always said, "That's it, 7 books. That's it." It was always a 7-book series.
I don't know any writer
It's never
that stops thinking, one, about their story after they finished it, and two, is
How old
J.K.
is she?
Rowling's.
How old is she?
Yeah.
I don't-
Is she close to death?
No.
Okay.
So yeah, if she was
But
90,
Just wondering. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes what happens with authors is they write their books or whatever, and they write a bunch of manuscripts about like what they want to do, and then
Yeah.
they die. And what people do is they collect that, kind of edit it into
And
a
it gets
story,
published.
and then do it. I'm wondering if she's just
They say this is what
Kind
she
of-
would have wanted.
Yeah, I
as
think-
they cash that
right,
check.
right.
she's
Exactly.
50.
I think she's just trying to circumvent that. Yeah, that's not old enough. to
Yeah,
die.
she's young. She's young.
No, that's not what this is. I know what this is.
She's on the
Money.
I
cusp.
read this article.
Cash Money Millionaires.
So what is this? Is this a continuation? Are
Here we go.
talking
It
about
says
Potter's kids?
The 8th story, 19 years later.
Nice. I like it.
So
I'm
we're
with it.
going into the future, about 20 years, and it's going to come out July 31st,
Yep, about
2016.
20 years.
She's good. That's a smart move, and for somebody that hates prequels, that's a smart move. Like,
Well, I don't think the prequel needs to be told, right?
This isn't a prequel.
No, I know.
it
We
doesn't.
spent the whole
saying.
series listening.
Right, that's what I'm
the
saying. Is
prequel,
it doesn't
yeah.
need to be told.
But some people would be like, "Oh, I still want that book out.
Well, of course they do.
I want the."
They don't
Potters."
actually want the book out, though.
But
Oh, you want to
think
know
they do.
about Lily and James Potter, is what you're saying. Or you
I don't
want
wanna-
to know.
I don't want
I
to
mean,
know about
okay,
them.
that's
I could
okay.
care less about them.
Well, you already know.
Yeah.
I mean, you already know.
I know
about
what I
them.
need to know about them. Yeah.
Right.
As a Harry Potter fan, I'm a little wary about this stuff.
Why?
So tell us what you know. What's your side of it story?
So this is, it's not just J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling's one of the writers, but what it is, it's actually a play first.
Oh my God, we're done.
That was being done in London, and so what the article was saying was that
Did she write the play?
she was one of the writers of the play.
That's weird.
She's
So
actually
I guess a lot of people are saying that,
George R.
you know,
Martin that wrote the play.
we can't. Yeah, everybody died.
We can only hope.
Dark Harry Potter.
Not everybody could go to London to see this play, and that was the only place it was going to be.
Bullshit.
So instead, they took it to. They made a book
Everyone
out
can
of
go to
it.
London to see this
Everyone
play.
can go to London. I'm gonna buy
Put it
tickets
on-
right now.
Put it on Broadway.
So instead, they made it a book too. So
it's just a play that got turned into a book.
that's what. See, that's what I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the same Harry Potter that you read, you know, when you were younger,
I never
or
read it.
right now.
Could you see? So like flip it. Could you see the older Harry Potter books done as a play?
Do you watch plays?
No,
See, there you go. So
not really.
Not really?
No, especially like because I read the books and then I saw the movies and I thought the movies were like really good, and then now I'm rereading the books as an audiobook.
And realizing how crap those
So you
movies
read
were.
Yeah,
listening to
I'm
the
like,
books.
holy crap! They left this out. They left this out. They left this out.
But
I know that feel, brother.
So doing it reverse.
I also read Lord of the Rings
Yes.
and then saw the movies.
So I don't know. I'll probably read it, but I'm not gonna be. I'm not like excited for it as if it was like J.K. Rowling releases.
But
So
there are
if she's
millions
one of the
of them.
writers. Is she trying to pass the torch?
I don't think that's it. I think it's because it's adapted from a play, so she didn't write the play by herself.
Right.
She didn't write the story by herself.
But I mean, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why other people were involved in the writing, the actual writing
of the play itself.
Unless she had some bomb-ass ghostwriters when she was writing, like, which could happen, right?
Could be.
And now you can bring them to prominence after the whole thing is done.
I want to see the guy who sold her on the. I am a bomb ass ghostwriter. You should really consider utilizing my services.
Ghost writer or ghost writer?
Both.
Ghostwriter. Just the penance stare. That was
Yeah.
it. That was how he locked it down.
Yep.
So you read the synopsis on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Harry Potter
So-
is a father of 3, 2 of which are going to Hogwarts.
Where's the third one going?
The hospital.
Germstring.
Just always beat up, no matter what happened.
Yep.
He's going to the French school.
Because it's Harry Potter and the Cursed,
I don't want to be a wizard, Dad.
the Cursed Child.
See, and that's the other
He's
thing. I
going to
read the
art school?
synopsis. Yeah.
Is he really? Is that really?
Liberal arts school.
Hold on, I'm trying to read this right
he's a
now.
squib.
I'm not going to be
Oh my
one of
God.
your right wing wizards, Dad. I'm going to be a painter. Going to New York.
That's another thing that kind of it seems like such a cliche thing like, oh, it's Harry Potter's son, and he's struggling with being Harry Potter's son. It's
couldn't it be like
that's
Hermione's
so easy.
kid, right? Let's take the focus off of Harry for a hot second.
Nope.
Yeah, he had
See
enough.
what Hermione's getting into.
Total MILF.
Hermione and
Spoiler alert.
Ron.
She's still hot.
I could see that.
Yeah, let's see what those kids are doing. The gingers.
She left Ron.
She left Ron.
Yeah,
those are
with
some-
the kids.
Those are some ginger kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hermione and Ron.
Ron's a single father.
It's under the genre of fantasy drama. So I mean,
Well, see, but
What does that mean?
Just like my
but
life.
as the books
fantasy drama.
as the books got older, from I would say
Unicorn High School.
book
Fantasy
5
drama.
to 7 would be classified as fantasy drama.
So you
There's a
could
lot of
see
shit
them
that
as
went down.
so you could see them as a play though. Drama refers almost directly to the play aspect of it. If what I would think at least.
I would think this is a dramedy.
It's not a dramedy.
Yeah, it's a rom-com.
It's a
It's
dromedary
a rom-com.
It's a
Is it
rom-com.
It's a
camel?
rom-com between a father and son.
Yeah.
All right.
What I want, you got.
Exactly.
Is it a
This summer,
a rom dramedy?
Albus Potter
So I mean,
doesn't want to be a wizard.
they're bringing everybody back, right? All the originals.
In a world.
For the play version?
Potter.
Well, it says characters: Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, West End performer. Oh, these are the people that played them. Okay.
Nailed it.
So,
West End performer.
Key grip number 2.
Best boy.
so somebody in there is going to be key grip number 2. I don't know what powers he has, but
Sound engineer.
but I mean, it doesn't seem like anything. I don't know. Do the kids really care about old Mr. Potter? Or do they care about a kid going through
I don't think
school?
it matters.
I
think there's going to be
Is this
enough
for kids?
David
Wait.
Webbs out
Well, see,
there.
that's what. That's terrible.
What do you mean after? I just said I was worried about
Think
it.
There's
about-
enough.
Think
There's
about
one.
the appeal of it in the beginning, right? It was a lot
Children?
of children that
Babies.
wanted to be
It was actually babies reading books.
wizards.
Well, it's
right?
kind of like a character that they grew up with. Like, if
Yeah.
you get all those people who are usually people who are in Harry Potter are still kind of into Harry Potter.
How
because
long
the
ago
movies,
did Harry Potter 1 the book come out?
I
I
think
was-
said like 20
Excuse
years
me?
ago.
Yeah, I was in,
32 years ago, right?
20.
32
32
years ago.
Yeah, it was
I was
32
in
years
5th
ago.
grade when book
In-
1 came out.
Yes.
What?
I was in 5th grade. That's all I remember.
How old are
'cause
you?
I'm 27.
No.
Yeah, because I remember.
Said, "No,
I remember
you're
when I
not. You
first
don't
saw
know your
somebody. I was like, "You
age."
nerd! Why are you reading?"
You don't know your age. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is the first one?
5th.
Oh, good lord. I really
Yeah.
don't know.
Nice
Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, Sorcerer's Stone. Okay, so here we go. And the Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Philosopher's Stone was the British release.
Okay, so that one first
I'm
came
nerd.
out in 2010.
No.
What?
No,
No, released 1997 in the UK.
There you go.
98 in the US.
there you go.
Good lord.
Sold 107 million. 17
So-
chapters.
I just remember reading
It's
the.
almost 20 years.
I read book 4 in one day, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna read any of these again. I beat it. I beat the boss.
I beat-
Basically. Whatever.
Yeah, book 4 is probably my least favorite. Book 5 is probably my
I
favorite.
don't-
they're,
it.
they're all bad.
They're all right for
They're-
children.
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna disappoint a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, JK.
I feel like there's no way that it'll actually deliver on
It could
the
have been
things.
really cool because he grows up to be a dark wizard hunter.
Really?
So, yeah. That's
I would
what
have played that aspect and gave it to George R. Martin.
So I think that would have been really cool if if they focused on that and not focus. I'm done with Hogwarts.
Is Tolkien still alive?
Tolkien?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
He's
Then never
dead.
mind.
His oldest kid is dead.
What about his?
The guy who
youngest
met
kid?
him and then played Saruman in a movie is dead.
Everybody he loved is dead.
Written by George R. R. Martin.
Yeah, I was gonna say J.R. Martin guy.
So that was the show this week, ladies and germs. Thank you guys for being a part of this social experiment we call Video Game Bang. Special happy birthday goes to my good friend, co-host. Couldn't do the show without him, Aaron Carter.
Thank you.
Literally couldn't do the show without him.
Well, okay, good. It wouldn't be pretty.
No, it wouldn't.
Wow.
But I
You're
think
the pretty one, Aaron.
Yeah, he's the pretty
That's
one.
horrible.
Like I said, give us a second chance. Patreon.com. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff there. If you want access to the special VGB chat server, an exclusive t-shirt. Another one is Aaron and I will create a intro song for you. or it could be a voicemail, text notification, something fun like that. A lot of other things. So we will be posting the link to the Patreon in the description below. Those of you who are on Twitch, we will be doing some overtime, hanging out with you guys, reading your questions, your comments. So if you are a listener of the podcast and want to be more interactive with the show, check us out on twitch.tv/videogame_bang on Wednesdays and Saturdays, evenings, that is. For Aaron Carter, Alexander Baggs, the real David Webb, my name is Cory, and you just got banged. You like that one?
Solid.
They have a lot of time left.